welcome to Harvey P Watches. As always, thank you to those who have liked and subscribed to my videos. I really appreciate it. Please keep liking the videos if you would like to see more watches. Today, we are looking at another watch from my dad's day-to-day watch box with the Naviforce NF9138 from 2019. The watch has an ANA-DIGI display, as it has both an analogue and digital display, along with a few other features that we shall look at shortly. Naviforce are a fairly new watch company that were founded in China in 2012 and on the whole offer a range of tactical and sport watches. All their watches are offered at fairly modest prices. We picked up this watch brand new for just £23, and so we think it is actually quite a lot of watch for the price. Inside the watch is a Japanese quartz movement, although we can't show you as Dad doesn't have a gadget big enough to get the back off. So let's take a closer look at the watch. The watch is pretty large, at around 45mm across or 55mm including the buttons and crown, and 55mm lug to lug. It is also quite thick at 17mm and has a thick bracelet at 26mm across. All in all, a very big watch, although fairly light at around 178 grams. The watch has a stainless steel case that is a wonderful mix of metallic blue at the front and rose gold at the sides. The stainless steel bracelet is also matching in metallic blue. If you twist the bracelet, you can see gold edges, suggesting it was initially rose gold and then anodized blue. Whilst we like the colours, Dad is always very wary of gold watches, as on cheaper watches especially, the gold coating tends to be very thin and wears away quickly. Maybe on this watch the large side buttons will stop clothing rubbing off the gold. The watch has 4 buttons finished in polished steel, 2 either side of the watch and a blue crown on the right hand side. Under the large expanse of mineral glass there is, as we mentioned, an ANA-DIGI display. On the high level, the watch has rose gold hands with a blue inlay and a blue second hand that has the Naviforce logo on the end of it. Around the face are rose gold hour markings with blue inserts, which in the right lighting really catches the eye. The time display for the analogue hands is adjusted by the crown on the right. At the digital level below the hands and cut into the face are multiple displays that by default present the day, date and month, along with indicators for the hourly chime and alarm, along with the animated runner display. The digital display is actually very subtle with gold digits, and yet at the same time they are very clear to see without detracting from the analogue display. At the bottom of the face is the time in hours, minutes and seconds, with an animated bar display below that flashes with the seconds. Pressing the bottom left button cycles through the modes. Pressing once brings you to the alarm, whereby the buttons on the right allow you to set the time and disable the hourly chime and alarm. Pressing it twice brings up the stopwatch. This is also controlled by the 2 buttons on the right and also has a split time showing time in hours, minutes, seconds and 100 of a second. Pressing it thrice is the DT or dual time mode that allows you to set a dual time for any country. Pressing it 4 times presents a countdown timer that counts from anything up to 23 hours. Pressing it again returns to the main display. The hands on this watch are not luminous, but the watch does have a night feature that is activated by pressing the top left button. The night display is not overly bright, and I think just about right, being clear enough to read in the dark. Perhaps the only downside is that holding down the light button, the display does not stay illuminated, giving you just 2 seconds before it turns itself off. The back of the watch features the Naviforce logo and details that the watch is water resistant up to 30 metres. The instructions advise the watch should not be used for swimming or showering, and whilst you are not doing that, they suggest you don't press the buttons under the water. What? So there you have it, the Naviforce NF9138 from 2019. This is another one of Dad's watches that I really like. Sadly at the moment it is way too big for me to wear. I think you need fairly big wrist for this watch so it doesn't look as though you are wearing a clock. I also really like the colours with the blue and gold, and I think it really stands out. As a no though, when Dad was wearing the watch, Mum saw it and asked if it was a cheap watch. Dad said yes, it was one of the cheaper watches in the collection, and Mum said you could tell. Dad didn't really care. He enjoys wearing watches that he likes the look of, regardless of whether they come in a cereal packet or made his bank manager cry. I have to admit that I am the same. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoy these videos and would like to see more watches, please hit the like key and perhaps even subscribe. You can see more of our watches at www.modestwatches.com, and you can see my website at www.harveyp.com. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye!